So I don't, a lot of people say, oh, well, if you can't share, no, I don't share my soul, my talent, and my women with people. Well, my woman that I date, I'm not a player. I don't steal people's souls or anything. Uh, what did we experience in the sky? Well, something probably is going on, as always. Uh, what we figured out in the whole beginning. Their heads got to come off. I guess that's what's going on. She sits alone by the lamp. She says there's someone I love more. And his sidekick's not far behind. She only asks me where I've been. She never tells me where she's been. She's had too much to drink. She sat down on the couch, crying, Lord, Mama, you tears roll down the face. Let her go. If it eases all the pain, let her walk right out of me. The sun comes up tomorrow. Let her go. Way, the best that I can. Oh, I just want to say, glory be to God. Lord's Day. Yes, today's Sunday. Yeah, Lord's Day. Blessed be the Lord. Thanks for another day. Don't feel the sun coming out again. Saying yes, don't find a way. No, it's misery. I don't think I'll ever see a sunny day. Oh, I've been away. Lord, look at me and say, they'll say, hey, look at him, the way he lives today. Life is hard, you have to change. And when you feel that life ain't worth living, you gotta pick yourself up. Yep, it's the devil. So, a lot of people got problems with that idiot on YouTube stealing from us, Satan worshiper, hanging out with a bunch of witches, some YouTube trolls, witches, whatever you call them. We're starting to call them devil worshippers. It's true. We made it real. They are the devil. We are going to do what God told these people they have to do to these people. Don't be upset. Don't be frightened. Follow through, shoot straight, and have a sharp blade. And it is true what's going on. And I don't blame these people for being mad at these people. They literally are evil people. They think they're gods. They're quoting themselves in the Bible. They're talking, most of them are going to die by their own people's hands for bringing big organizations into it. You know, they think they're safe, but they're really not. They ran their mouths too much. I can't even say, God don't want these people no more. Yep, it's gone. Just like that. It ain't no tumor. It ain't nothing but the devil. Witchery, sorcery. Yeah, that's what they get for playing with people's minds. They think it won't happen. They're like, this is America. You can't do that. No, it will. That's what these people do. That's why they were created, to hunt you people down for doing bad things, stealing people's anointings from God and trespassing on them and witchery and sorcery. And, you know, every video they got out is cursing, swearing, uh, You know, they claim to be this, they claim to be that. You know, their mind, it's like dealing with a Manson family. That's what they are. Well, that song's gone. That's where I'm drawing a blank. It's gone. That whole part. I played that song 50,000 times, knew it, and it's gone all of a sudden. Why? Because someone's stealing it, just like the good book said. What do we do to these people that steal? Who are they? What are they? They're exactly what the good book said: deceivers, liars, and cheats, Satan worshipers. They might even be in your own family, sucking the life out of you. What do we do about it? I don't know. Only one thing to do. You got to get rid of these vampires. That's what they are. That's what they are. Vampires. If they can't brainwash you, they'll chemically brainwash you. If they can't MK Ultra you, they'll chemically MK Ultra you. Whatever the situation may be, whatever it is, we got to get rid of it. I mean, what can you do? We didn't create this thing. What do you want us to talk about? But what do you want us to do about it? There ain't nothing we can do. Nothing. It's a witch, a demon, whatever it is, it's got to go. I know what you people are thinking. You're a monster. Well, no, it's for mankind. That's what it's for. If we don't, a bunch of you are going to look like Jabba the Hutt. Literally, this thing is very evil. Whatever it is, organization, Illuminati's, whatever they want to call it. Really, people, it is time. We have to. I mean, these people are cults. They're trying to drive people nuts. They're taking people's lives, their own lives. They're killing, they're cheating, they're terrorists. What do you want me to say? I mean, I'm trying to be as calm as I can about it with these people, but I mean, if you want the truth, there's the truth. Who knows what it is? It could be a mind altering new uh, weapon that they're using. It could be witchery, sorcery, uh, gypsy witchery, whatever they want to call it. It's got to stop. The proof is in the pudding. Uh, Satan becomes he possesses. He becomes you. He uses all the stuff he can from you. He mimics you, copies you. He's full of many people. These people are many people. Why? Because they have many demons in them. All right, now it's starting to come back to me. Could it be a sound wave weapon that alters the mind with radio signals? Yeah. Is it possible? Yes, the human brain is in a electronic receptor. So yes, it is possible. Could it? Is that what they're doing? It could be, or it could be exactly what the Bible said. It's Satan mimicking you, copying you, stealing from a little bit of everything. And then what does he do? Well, then he turns around and he makes like it's you that's the problem when it really ain't. It's the nut job of YouTube, and it ain't me. All right, now it's starting to come back to me. All right, there it is. Where'd it go? I don't know. I don't know. Could it be a chip? I don't know. Is it possible? Yes. Them are experiments that they did in the 30s and 40s and 50s. Is it possible it's the devil? Yes. Very possible it's the devil. If you read the Bible, it is exactly what is going. It's happened to me. They'll steal your life, your identity, everything. Mimic you, act like you want. The devil copies everybody. What are we dealing with? I don't know. You know? I don't know what we're dealing with. Whatever it is ain't good. Whatever it is mind altering, whether it be a chemically induced, which, you know, where do I think it's coming from? I don't know. Could be my own family. I don't know. Could be these idiots on YouTube. Could be. Could be government doing it to its own people. Could be. A giant Jonestown or something. Could be. Hunker down. Hang in there. You know, I wonder if the people that were Jonestown people, well, they were all Bible people. Is it possible they were chipped back then? They could have been. Could Jim Jones or whatever his name was have been chipped, and that chip sent out frequencies and brainwashed people? It's possible. Anything is possible in the world we live in. All right, so the beginning of that song is. All right, that's the beginning of the song. Why? Once there was a way to get back home again. Once there was a way. Sleep, pretty darling, don't you cry. Going trail, can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. What you doing to me? When you're doing it wrong, yeah. We can't go on again. We can't go on together. It's suspicious, man. And we get them down. Suspicious, man. All that I love would shine. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. No, no, baby. I never lie to you. Yeah. All that my love would shine. Wipe the tears from your eyes. Baby, let's not let a good thing. The king. Not the real king, but the king of rock and roll. think somebody just sent me the smoke. Whatever the talk is that people are, you want us to send you the smoke? No, crackheads. Send us cancer and evil demon stuff. That just proves my point. These people are devil worshippers. Who sends sickness and disease and craziness and demons? The devil. You want us to send you smoke. You want the smoke. No, idiots. Keep your cancer. Send that back. Bunch of idiots. So, anyways, I think there are a couple channels that are doing it on YouTube. Who are they? Well, it's a guy and a girl, probably. From what I'm thinking, I don't know. It could be somebody. It could be a group of them, like the government thinks. But they think they're getting away with it. They're not. I've already called the troops in. There's nothing we can do. Just hunker down. That's all we can do. Get the drones ready and United States be on call ASAP. DEFCON 5. We are now at DEFCON 5. You were here before. I couldn't look you in the eye. You're so special. I wish I was special. good with you. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Nah, you float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so flippin' special. I wish I was special. But I'm a green. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out again. I gotta run out to my car real quick. Hold on a second. All right, so I just went outside, right? I don't know if it's a cow or something is in the field out here in the cornfield or one of the fields. It sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like it could be a beast, something. I don't know. I should take the microphone out there so you guys can hear it. It's rutting, or it could be a cow. Maybe, I don't know, but it's out there. I usually don't hear nothing out there at night, but I just went to go check my car. I heard something grunting out there. But a lot deeper. I don't know, and them lights were out there earlier, or whatever that thing was. I don't know. It could be mutating a cow or mutating a cow. It could be the thing with Kurt Russell. I'll tell you what, if this thing comes crawling up and opens up and Kurt Russell pops out of it, I'm going to shit my pants. I don't know what it sounds like. Maybe a cow stuck in the mud or something. I don't know, maybe. I should take my high def cam out there so you guys can hear it real quick. Lord, thank you for another day. In Jesus' name I pray, always in the name of Jesus. God, never the devil. Is it possible all this stuff is coming true? Could be. Or it's the biggest LSD trip that people played. Or it could be another chemical attack and people are flipping out. Or it could be exactly what they said it was, the devil. The Bible was real. And it's actually a war between God and the devil. I'm going to go out there real quick out my front door and see if I don't hear it no more. Whatever it was frightening. It was scaring me. I see you. I see you when you're in me. I see you. I see you. No more. Ah, all alone at the end of an evening, with the bright lights that faded to blue. I was thinking, woman I love, I never knew. She said I always was a dreamer. I spend my nights running round. I'm so untamed, can't seem to settle down. Well, hello, baby, tell me how have you been? We all miss you the way that you grin. The day is necessary every now and then. For my soul, move on, baby. I'm giving that back to you. Fly on by, baby. Fly on my friend. No, dear. Night after night. All right, folks. See you later. Talk to you later. What was it that was in the sky tonight? I don't know. Could have been sun coming through the clouds, but it was a nice sunny night. I mean, I filmed the sunset, so, I don't know what it was. Now, you folks have a good night. Be safe. Remember, the world is nuts. Literally. And now I know why the Bible said chop the head of the beast off. Because that's the only way you can. The beast is many, he controls many. So what do you got to do? Well, you got to. There's nothing you can do about it. The Bible said they would take the number of the beast on their human body. And they've done that on Earth. So I imagine it's probably real. Hunker down, bear down. Hunker down, bear down. That's all you could do. Blessed be thy God Almighty, King of kings, Creator of all. So, Lord, bind Satan in Jesus' name. Cast him aside with the chains dipped in Jesus' blood. Bind him, cast him out of our lives into the fiery pits of the lake of fire. And I'm talking about Fire Lake by Bob Seger. Who wants to roll them eights and aces? Who wants to wear them gypsies leathers all the way to Fire Lake? Not me. Well, I do, but not to the Fire Lake that the devil's going to. No. Well, only after we chop his head off first. Bind him, then chop his head off. And that's what you got to do, I guess, in the Bible. It's real. It could be. We don't know. We're just human beings. That's all. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Forgive me, ladies. What do you want me to do about it? I didn't make it up. I didn't I didn't create it. So, Lord, if you can help these people, if you can save their souls, Lord, I appreciate it. While we, baby, don't forget about me. I've been away so long. It's all been a fantasy. Just you wait one more night. I'm on my way back home. Well, I've been on the road too long. Just another show. Oh, I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my next door neighbor. She is 90 years old. 90. I pass her in the hallway, and as I walk by, she'll say, "One day you'll be walking this." Well, I always walk in front of her and open the door for her. And she says to me, "One of these, you're way too fast. Go around me." All right. I go around her, and then she says, "One day you'll be walking this." Well, never. If I have to, I'll create a computer chip to keep me going. So happy birthday, Miss Walters. I hope you had a nice birthday, ma'am, if you're watching. All right, folks, I'm shutting this video down. If anything major happens, I'll videotape it. If I see something in the sky tonight again, I'll I will videotape it. Remember, don't believe everything you hear on YouTube, except for some of the idiots out there. Well, they're pure idiots. It's like Uncle Ted said, this is pure Michigan. No, it's Michigan. No, we took Michigan, refined it, cooked it, and made pure Michigan. Good God, Uncle Ted. You can't stay in Michigan too long. It's pure. It'll kill you. So beautiful up there. I go up there once in a while into Michigan. But I know I'm a very addicted person, so I can't be up in pure Michigan too long or I'll get addicted to it. All right, folks. Forgive me, I'm eating a biscuit. I feel like somebody's like I've been tied to a whooping post. Like I've been tied to a whooping post. And oh Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I don't know what they did to me. When we catch them, don't worry, they'll pay the price. They might not like it, but they will pay the price. Now, remember, if you belong to a gang or a mob or a secret society, you should really keep your mouth shut because my research has showed that they usually kill the people that are around. So a bunch of you people on YouTube talking about that stuff, saying that your family members are part of it. I don't know. I've done research on it, on these organizations. I have done research on it, and they say these organizations exist, Illuminati, Masons, gangs, and stuff like that. Was any of my family members involved? No, no, no. We were too busy working. Who knows? I have no idea. I don't belong to any organizations or anything, so I only go by the research and intel I get. Do I think the Masons killed them two girls out there? No. In Delphi, no. there would have been a message. I'm not seeing it. What I'm seeing is a disgruntled idiot. Maybe a setup, maybe somebody affiliated with a club, but not Masons. Not no. And Mafia didn't kill him like the videos that them people made, and you know, the syndicate or whatever. No. Dave Mason? No. Good God, I hope not. If you people out there don't know who Dave Mason is, Dave Mason is a guitar player that played with Jimi Hendrix on All Along the Watchtower. That's what Dave Mason played on All Along the Watchtower. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's so much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessman there, drink my wine, come and smoke my herb. That was Dave Mason's thing. He played it on acoustic. Dave Mason wrote a lot of good songs. He really did. I think Dave Mason wrote that song, We Don't See Eye to Eye. There is no bad guy. There is no good guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Whoa, yeah. Bow, bow, bow. I'm going back. He did that, and then he did play on the Jimi Hendrix Watchtower. He actually was on the recording. Hey, what's up, Ruffalo 09? What am I expecting out of the guitar companies for 2022 NAMM show? I don't know. I'm not expecting nothing big out of Kramer's guitar because they just put out a whole bunch of new paint jobs and stuff. Hey, Ruffalo 09, thanks for just stopping by, dude. No, I was playing guitar earlier, but just going through songs and then a mental block, and then Satan coming in, grabbing my talent, going to give it to some crackhead so he can make millions of dollars. I know it sounds crazy, but anything is possible today. Anything is possible. So, anyways, what was I back to? Oh, Dave Mason playing with Jimi Hendrix on All Along the Watchtower. Yes, Dave Mason did play on that track. Played acoustic guitar, I believe. on All Along the Watchtower. And I do believe he wrote Can't See Eye to Eye. Great guitar player. He just happened to be in the right place at the right time and got to play with Jimi Hendrix. I'm just rambling on tonight. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Brainwashed? No. Chip implanted in me? Maybe. Could be. Who did it? Well, I've had a couple operations that there was their time to do it. Could it be possible? Well, we'll find out. I'll go in, get an x-ray. If they see anything in there, yeah. What's that? What are you talking about? This thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, well, looks like some kind of a computer chip. Well, I didn't put it in my own body. It's not like I cut myself open and put in a computer chip. Excuse me. Who knows right now? Nobody knows. I'm guessing it's probably chemically induced. I think we probably were hit with chemicals and it's driving people absolutely batty. Could be mutating people, turning them into Bigfoots. We're not sure yet. No, it ain't odd. You know what's funny? Everybody's like, the computer chip, it'll be CG or ILL intelligence or whatever. Well, they already had that. That was done in the 30s or 40s, I think. They already had that kind of technology to put a device inside your body and be able to manipulate the brain. So it's just old technology that is advanced. That's all. Yeah, very well could be Ruffalo 9. Anything is definitely possible. Anything is possible. They might be killing us in our sleep. You know the Indians, the Native American Indians. Uh, I follow them because I'm part Indian. So they said that there was these things that would sleep at night or chase us down, spirits or whatever in our dreams. Well, that's why they made dream catchers. These people, these things, whatever they're called, enter us at night as we sleep, or as we sleep, or they sleep, whatever. They leave their bodies and walk, you know, trespass on other people. Is it possible? Sure is. Now, I've seen a photo today of a gentleman that is an Indian, and I was looking at it and I'm like, this guy is reminds me of an Indian from way back, a great Indian chief that won a battle, many battles. And I seen a video and I'm like, man, I see this old Indian chief in this guy. So is it possible? I don't know. Is it possible? Sitting Bull, his family is still alive. Oh, very possible. Very, very possible. Sitting Bull was a great, there was a lot of great Indian chiefs. A lot of great Indian chiefs. So what do we do? I don't know. How about we just live in peace, protect our country, and help people across the world when we can? But right now we can't. It's too crazy. Saw a headline the other day that said something like Indian tribes still regret helping Whitey 400 years ago. Do you blame them? Good God, it's like when the tax man comes and takes your property, you know, or when the IRS calls and says you owe $25,000 or something, you know. Well, some of them were kind. Some of them were kind. Some of the Indian tribes weren't so kind. And seeing what was going on. What's going on? I don't know. Who knows? I don't have all the answers. Only God does. You know, I still watch today the Indian gatherings and the Indian music and the big tribe gatherings when they put on all their war feathers and you got the drums going dun 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 dun. You know, I still watch it today. No, not the Atlanta Braves. The Indians, Native American Indian tribes, they still get together, having big war meetings and stuff. They used to call them back in the day. They still get together and they have the ladies get up there and dance and everything, do their war dances and their ceremonial dances and healing spiritual dances. You know, I got 3 or 4 CDs of just Indian music. Sometimes I put in and just let it play, and it's just a flute with a couple drums or some chanting in the background. Hey, oh, hey, and then you get a little bit of a rattlesnake going there. Oh, yeah. Then the flute comes in. And you're like, well, cool. I'm digging it. Atlanta Braves. Yep. All right, folks, I'm cutting this video down. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Keep an eye on your kids, family, friends. God, thank you for another day in Jesus' name. Forgive us for our sins. Forgive me for looking at beautiful women. And also forgive me for yanking the old baloney once in a while. Lord, forgive me. I know it ain't funny, Lord, but if that's the least of my troubles, yanking the old baloney or looking at something that God created that ain't married, uh, And I'm doing better than a lot of these people out killing and raping and pillaging our country. Hear me, White House? It's exactly what's going on in this country. We're being pillaged, raped, used as experiments to aliens and to devil worshippers. You know, devil worshippers. Now, sometimes when I take a shower, I ask the Lord to baptize me and clean me while I'm taking a shower, praying. Yeah, no, only in Jesus' name. You know, you can't baptize yourself. You got to ask God to do it. Of course, in Jesus' name, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So, you guys be safe. We have these things trespassing on us, possessing us. Thank God I was smart enough and had God inside of me to never do anything bad like that. I've never had to go out and kill, steal, rape, pillage to make a dollar. Thank God. Uh, yeah. And believe me, my name has been run through the ringer. Family crest and everything. I got my own family crest, just like everyone else. Sweden, German, French, English, Indian. Some people say I'm black. It don't bother me. I do like fried chicken. I do. I love it. Hello, John Dalton Machine. How you doing tonight? Well, I'm just getting it in right now, Mr. Dalton. I'm getting it in right now. In Jesus' name, I pray. Save us all. Heal us all. What we could use, Lord, is a massive healing. And what we could use, Lord, is a massive binding of these demons and incubuses, succubuses, aliens, and cast them out of our lives with the chains of Jesus dipped in his blood. Bind them, cast them off into the lake of fire in Jesus' name. I have no power. There's only God that has power. I have none. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe. I did read something and watch something on YouTube about God anointing people and them not knowing that they were anointed to something, a role, a position, maybe in the military, maybe in God's music or something. I don't know. I'm just hanging in there. I'm just one day at a time. So, Lord, thanks for everything that you have done. Thanks for another day. Uh, Holy Wars by Megadeth. Yeah. There's another one that I've done a lot of watching about Dave Mustaine, especially when he got on camera and said that he was using the devil to get what he wanted in sorcery or whatever. That it was real. I was like, holy crap. We knew something was going on. You know. Did you see that, Dalton? Did you see that interview? I know he's Christian now, but what kind of damage did he do to people when he wasn't a Christian, Dalton? How many did he have people killed? Did he sleep with what what did the devil do for him? Well, what did he do? I mean, the interview I seen, he was saying he would pray to the devil or do something, and he would get his way. Well, I guess beautiful women too. That was like way out of his league. He thought he would put a curse or a spell on them or something. Next thing you know, they'd be knocking on his door. He would say, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. That's just what him. That's just what he said. I would believe him though. He said it. He talked about it. Well, yeah, that is crazy that you bring that up, Dalton, because you know what? In the Bible, it said that Satan was one of the best musicians and in charge of everything in heaven, music and everything, and then he was cast down to earth. So, is it true that we could be? It could be. It could be. It didn't click until I started listening and reading some of the Bible. And Satan was one of his uh, uh, best angels in heaven that was in charge of all kinds of things. Yeah, devil can't write a love song. I wrote a couple love songs myself. All right, hey, you guys keep an eye on my place for me, all right? I got to run right down the street real quick to the gas station. So keep an eye on the place while I'm gone, will you? I'll be right back. Don't be like the other people that I let watch the place when I had to go to the gas station real quick. Let people come in and just take everything I got. And the killer is in my bedroom. And last time they were like, "There's someone behind you." Huh? Is he behind me right now? He's behind you. Nah, I need a healing. I need a miracle. I need a blessing. I need a lot of things. My life back, my money, my family, my land that the white man has stolen from me. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Not even 5. All right, so I went up to the gas station, right? And we only have one gas station that's open 24/7 in town. So there's a couple ladies up there that work that can't drive, right? So they have someone waiting for them. Well, one of them is a real old lady, real old. And she's always slumped over in her car, sleeping, waiting for the girl to get off work. So I've done it myself. I pulled up there, went inside the store, uh, came out of the store, and the little old lady was buckled over in her front seat. Looked like she had a heart attack or died. So I went back into the store and told them, "Hey, you guys need to call the ambulance. There's a lady out here. Just looks like either she had. Oh no, don't. She's sleeping." I'm like, "What? Yeah, she's sleeping. She's waiting for one of us to get off of work so she could drive him home." I'm like, "Oh, all right. I was just checking because she looked like she passed away." Well, the same thing happened tonight, but there was other people at the gas station that came walking out and stopped me as I was getting in my car. He's like, "Hey, dude." I'm like, "Yeah, what? Is that lady okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's sleeping." I was like, "Thanks for asking." Most people don't even say anything. They get in their cars and drive away. He's like, "Man, I was freaked out. I came out of the gas station and seen her slumped over like that." I know. And I was telling him, I don't know how she can sleep like that. She's kinked over. It looks like she just passed right out, like deceased, head dangling over and everything. I'm like, man, I've been going there for a week and they don't have my cigarettes there. They keep telling me they'll be in, they'll be in. I went in there tonight. They weren't there, so I had to get a regular pack of basics instead of the cheap pyramids. Oh yeah, when I first went there, uh, John Dalton. Uh, I went there at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And there was a lady in the only car in the whole parking lot, and I did the same thing. The dude just stopped me as I was coming out of the store. He was in his car already with a woman, and I was getting in mine. And he did the same thing I asked when I was there was, "Is that lady okay? Do we need to call an ambulance or something?" They were like, "No, she's sleeping." I'm like, "Are you sure? Did you check her pulse?" I don't know how someone could sleep like that. But no, just sleeping. Now, if we were talking to my Native American brothers, they would say, Johnny, she might be Skinwalker. Yeah, she might be. She just might be. Exactly. Exactly, John Dalton. That's what I was telling, you know, they should at least knock on the window and make sure she's okay. Now, one night I went in there, probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. There was a drunk guy standing in there, jibber jabbering with the girl behind the counter, and the girl's looking at me funny, and I'm looking at her going, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me and she's trying to talk to the guy, and to me it was like trying to get him out of the store. And she was looking at me kind of funny, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm just standing here waiting in line. So I got up to the counter and I'm like, give me a pack of cigarettes and here's the rest of the stuff I'm getting. And is everything okay? She's like, no, you know that guy? I'm like, no, but if you want him to be gone, I can get him out of the store. So I ended up just telling the dude lived out right down the road here. So I was like, you know what, dude, are you waiting for someone or something? And as soon as he started talking to me, I could smell the alcohol on him. And I was just like, I'm like, where do you live? He's like, I'm right down the road down here and everything. It's starting to rain. So I'm like, get in, I'll take you. So I gave him a ride. But little did I know, the next day, one of the ladies said, did you give that guy a ride? I was like, yeah. Don't ever do that again. He's the LaGrange manslaughterer. Oh, good God. Now they tell me. Well, it's 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, we only got one cigarette. We only got one gas station in town that's open 24/7. This is a real small town, but we got one, two, three, one, two. We got three gas stations, one McDonald's, and a Subway, and that's about it. Oh, and the town courtyard, the town court. And two or three police stations, I think. That's a small. We want to make sure we're protected. We want to make sure we got insurance and Doug and the emu, whatever it is. So, Dalton, what do you think? Do you think Dave Mustaine was telling the truth about the devil? Could have been. They did say something of that about Zeppelin or something, but I don't know if he did use that or not. I don't know. Maybe that's why they are famous. Here's the thing that I'm worried about. If it was true, how far did these guys take it? What did they actually do? Did they change worlds? Did they change outcomes of who's president and who's not? Is that what they've been running this whole world on? Is magic, and conjuring demons? It's no wonder this world is in the shape it's in. I don't know. Can the I don't. Jimmy Page was definitely into black magic. Aleister Crowley. Yeah, he even bought his house. That is true, Dalton. Well, I can see maybe watching scary movies or whatever, but when you start practicing stuff or, you know, I don't know if that's right. I mean, wouldn't that be a form of devilism or whatever they call it? Devil worshiping? You know what I think? I think some of these people get into this stuff and then they can't get out of it. I don't get it either, Kramer. Worshipping evil isn't cool. No, it ain't cool. It ain't cool. They ruined it for heavy metal when they started throwing them dang devil signs or devil horns or whatever they call them. I was like, "Nah, I'm out." No, I love the music, great riffs, great songs, great everything. But you lost me when you threw up Satan. You're standing in the crowd. I never seen stuff like you didn't see stuff like that at Zeppelin concerts. You just didn't see it at Pink Floyd concerts. You didn't. I didn't. Until you went to a heavy metal. I went to Monsters of Rock. You know. Next thing I know, people are giving these sound like what's going on? What's that? Long live or no? It's uh, devil horns. Power to the. Yep, I'm out. Can I get my money back? I'm out of here. You don't see it at the Black Crowes concerts. You don't see it at, you know, you didn't even see it at an AC/DC concert until they put out Hell's Bells. Next thing you know, everybody's running around with devil horns. And I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'll pass on it. I got to find a way to get all my videos back that I deleted off of YouTube, over 1,000 of them. I think, or 800. I got to find a way to get them all back. Any of you guys know how to do that? Someone want to ask me what's going on with the Dave Levine show. Now all of a sudden there's these hot women on there. What's going on? You're like, what happened to the Dave Levine that was, screw you. Yeah, who gives a crap? Now all of a sudden it's the new and improved Dave Levine with beautiful women on his channel. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I don't know. He had some woman that was on there. Some blonde was last week was a blonde headed one from. She's in the movie business. she was very beautiful, blonde hair and everything. And yeah, people started asking questions and everything, and the next thing you know, she started breaking out that people were sexually uh, sexually something. I don't know. I commented on her. Swear I didn't touch her. None of my meats ever touched her. I don't know who she is. I swear. Oh, sexual harassment. I found out how to use emojis now, so I've been throwing ham bones all over these channels. Hello, ladies. You're all beautiful. Check out some of my assorted meats. Who knows? Levine was probably here before the devil was even here. The devil got here and said, "Oh Lord, who's this guy?" Oh, that's Dave Levine. Who's the other guy? Oh, that's Keith Richards. Dave Levine was here before Keith, and then Keith was here, and then you were here. Oh, who knows? Nobody knows. What happened to Weezon? I don't know. Weezon, I think he's on Discord now. Unless Weezon dressed up in a wig and was actually the blonde. Weezon, what do you? Good God, what has Levine got you doing now, Weezon? You're better than this. Levine has got everybody in his pocket with that old family recipe corned beef sandwich. Dave's been throwing his corned beef weight around for many years. Shut up, kid. Here's a corned beef on rye. Get out of here. Yes, sir. If anyone asks, you got the corned beef sandwich playing the betting on the horses at the tracks. All right. I don't know if Dave was he a manager or something at the record store, or was I thought it was a music store, guitar store. Uh, who Dave with Vince Neil? Yeah, I think Vince Neil will be out of it for a while after he fell and broke his leg. I think they said. You know what I'm worried about, John Dalton Machine, is you know what? If Dave Mustaine is telling the truth and these people actually been worshiping the devil and doing all these sources and stuff, sorcery, witchery, and all that stuff, what have they actually done? I mean, have they killed people? Have they stolen from people? I mean, what kind of what what have they done? You know, if they're summoning demons, and Dave Mustaine did say that when he used to do that stuff. If he didn't like people, he'd put a curse on them, and I think his exact words were like, "They ain't around no more." And I was like, "Oh, good God Almighty!" I'm a fan of Dave Mustaine. You know, I'm not really a fan of the music that they did, but I was more of a fan that he got kicked out of one of the biggest bands in the world that was gonna. It was just on the brinks of breaking and being huge, and they fired him. And then he did a comeback and with Megadeth. But in the beginnings of Megadeth, he even admitted it was devil worshiping and drugs and sex. I mean, them dudes couldn't get enough of the drugs, big time, big, 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 big heroin, coke, shooting it. You start doing stuff like that, oh boy, it takes a lot to stop doing it. Or they might have cast a spell and quit doing it. So I'm waiting to put that Ninja blender back into work. I, it came with a book with all kinds of things you could do with that Ninja blender. It'll even make dough for bread, biscuits, pancakes. It does all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, I went to bed last night. I was feeling great. I woke up this morning. I went over to my mother's to cut her flowers down or whatever, her plants and landscaping and everything, you know. And, you know, like I said, I was feeling good. Then all of a sudden it was like something was possessing me or attacking me or beating on me with something. And then there was that thing in the sky that appeared outside. So could it be alien? It could be. Could it be demon? It could be. It could be a porthole that they're talking about. It appeared, you know, I seen it. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But maybe it was the burning sky. You know, it could have been a sign that Bad Company is getting back together. The sky is burning. I believe my soul's on fire. believe it or not, I used to know that song. They had guns and knives and everything. But I shot 'em underneath the bridge. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The sky is burning. Yes, they did. They were the first company to sign them. Led Zeppelin signed Bad Company. Swan Song Records. Swan Song Records. Yeah, I watch a lot on Bad Company, a lot of documentaries. I'm big into documentaries. I watch a lot of them, especially on rock bands. And I listen to Simon Cowell talk about uh, when Peter Grant was actually the manager for Bad Company and Led Zeppelin. And John Bottom would come into the room telling Bad Company dudes, have a great show, don't drink too much, and all this and that. He's hysterical, John Bottom, probably one of the big drinkers in rock and roll. John Bottom was a big drinker. Peter Grant, one of the best, and I do have to say, I will give props to where props are due. Peter Grant was one of the best managers in the business, meaning Led Zeppelin didn't have to do nothing except for get up on stage and play. Everything else was ran by Peter Grant. Peter ran the whole band, everything. He booked everything, all the shows. He made sure the guys had all their drugs, women, and anything them boys wanted to do. Peter Grant said, "You guys worry about the music, and you let me worry about the rest of it." And he did, and he made them a lot of money. And Peter Grant made a lot of money. And you know what Peter Grant never did? He never ripped the band off. He was for the band. That was like the manager for Journey. The guy was great. He made the right calls. The rest of the band didn't want Steve Perry in the band. But the manager of Journey said Steve Perry's going to be in the band. And and by golly, it was one of the great calls. Like Peter Grant. Peter Grant made some sweet deals for Zeppelin that most people looked at and went, "How in the heck did he pull that off?" They're one of the biggest bands that have been broke up for how long? Uh, or we're talking 30 some years now, but yet it's one of the top harvesting bands, meaning they sell a lot of records still to this day. you know, but they were all from England, you know, from a country that believed in witchery and sorcery, and that's what they did back then. And that's where really it came from. King Arthur even had a sorcerer. Could it be true? It could. I don't know. I don't practice that, but could it be true? It could be. No, I don't think so. You know, you're right about that, Dalton. I don't think it could be done. Like I said, Peter Grant was one of a kind. He didn't let nobody mess with the band. And pretty much he came out and said, "You guys go up on stage, you make your music, you record it, and don't worry about nothing else. I'll make sure the money's there and we ain't going to get ripped off." And he did. And he made sure that they didn't. And they made a lot of money. They ain't never got to work a day in their lives again. No, none of them do. Not one of them. And you know what's funny? Two of them were studio musicians, meaning they were session guys. That's how they were so good. John Paul was great. He could play three, four, five, six instruments. Jimmy Page was great, uh, guitar player. That was a session guy. They were in sessions. They could play anything. They could read music backwards. They could they could do anything. Oh yeah, Robert Plant and Alice Crowley or Kraus. Yeah, a lot of people don't know John Paul played acoustic guitar on a lot of the Led Zeppelin songs, especially in concert. John Paul Jones was a great acoustic guitar player. Yeah, Dalton. John Paul Jones played uh, even the mandolin. He's a talented and he's really good. They made a good call. Jimmy Page made a good call bringing John Paul Jones in, and they knew each other before the band even started. I think John Paul Jones was the first one to get into Led Zeppelin. All the leaves are falling down. Time I was on my way. But thanks to you, I'm much obliged. At a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. Autumn morning lights my way. Now I smell the rain. It's heading my way. And I grow so tired. But I know what I gotta do, baby. I gotta wait alone. I'm going around the world. I'm going to find my girl. Sing my song. I'm going around the bend. I'm going to meet them all. Leaves are falling, my friend. The leaves are. Nope, I'm not going to the gas station. I already went. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. Run along. I'm gonna find the queen of all my dreams. I got no time in spreading news. The time has begun. And so I yeah, I'm wondering to see who Dave's gonna have on there this week. I'm waiting to see. What happened to Weez? Does anyone know what happened to Weezon? I know he was having health problems. But I think last time I seen his last video on YouTube, it said something about Discord. That he thinks that he's going to be going Discord because he can get a lot of views or whatever on Discord or whatever. But I don't know. And I sub to him, and I haven't been getting notifications from him. So no, they brought in a whole new team. Uh, he brought in a whole new team. I can't even. I hardly can talk to him anymore. You know, I got to call and leave a message at the. Before I was somebody, I can come right in. You know, anytime, just come on and hit the StreamYard. Now I can't even get a hold of him. I got to get a hold of his secretary. You know, and most of the time it's an answer machine. Yeah, this is Dave Levine and the pedal board. Leave a message. Krellbar. First time I seen Krellbar on Dave's channel. First thing that popped in my head was uh, the movie Silver Bullet or whatever it was, that scary movie that uh, whatever his last name King did, Stephen King. Silver Bullet with Gary. He's a great actor. Gary Busey. What that? Can you imagine partying with Gary Busey that much? Gary Busey, that would have been hilarious. Wild man, he was a great actor. That's who I thought it. Remember the guy that played the werewolf in that movie? He was a preacher, but he really was the werewolf. As soon as I seen Krellbar, I was like, I got another Stephen King movie right here. Krellbar will be the Wolfman that was in Silverchair or whatever it was, Silver Bullet, yeah. And then, and then, Ryan from the Midwest. As soon as I seen him and heard his laugh, we got Curly. This is Curly from the Three Stooges. If I ever seen a Curly from the Three Stooges, it's Ryan from the Midwest. Woo, 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 woo. Am I joking, Dalton? As soon as I seen it, I'm like, I got my Curly. This is Curly. If we need a Curly, I got him. It's Ryan. Oh, good God. Ah. You know, John Dalton, I don't know if you know or not, Ryan from the Midwest just got married recently. And I was on Dave's show and he was inviting people. And I'm like, he was saying, "Oh, I think we're going to have roast beef and everything." I was like, "Oh, roast beef sounds great, Ryan. Leave 2 tickets for the deli man at the front door. I'll be there. Corned beef sounds great." Yeah, Ryan got married. He went and got married. There go the guitars. You know, that's the first thing that goes. Well, probably because husband and wives fight. What's the first thing the wife goes for? She wants to hurt him and hurt him bad. The guitars. It's all over with. Snap. You come home from work. Uh, and it's just a guitar with strings and tuners. And you're like, what is this? That's your guitar, smartass. It happens. Women do that. Believe me, it's just tuners with strings on it. And that's what's hanging on the stand. And you're like, where's my guitar? That's what's left of it. What? That's what's left of your guitar. You want to be smartass again tonight? No. Oh yeah, and Ryan's got some beautiful guitars. Ryan's got some beautiful guitars, some big dollar Paul Reed Smiths, and I'd be crying. I'd be on the floor. That'd be enough to choke a woman. You get in an argument, leave to go to work, you come home, and it's just tuners and guitar strings connected to it and wood splinters all over. And you're like, good God, please, no. For all that is holy, Lord, please, no. And there it is. You open up the garbage can, and it's just a bunch of wood splinters, remnants of a guitar. And as Brian puts his guitar back into a shoebox, cries his way into the house. God, God, no. It's like losing a loved one, right? For all that is holy. Oh, I'm under attack by something right now. Demon, probably. Witchery could be. I don't know. I got to check my sales on my uh, Johnny Kramer action figure, Johnny Dangerously action figure. And for the ladies that are over 18 and adults, my Johnny Kramer blow up doll. That is on Amazon for $19.99 right now. Comes with a car battery. But just joking, ladies. Just joking. You can get it on Amazon Prime for you ladies out there. The Johnny Kramer Deli Man action figure. And it's going to have its own arm that you pull a lever and you can Johnny chop people. Yeah. Good God, what did he just do? He Johnny chopped you. And for you ladies, it does come with a 12-volt car battery, the blow-up doll. Batteries are included. All in a day's work. A lot of people say Dave's on vacation this week. He took off to Spain or something. Nice. A lot of people have been contacting me saying he's taking T-shirt vacations. He's making a killing off you. I'm like, can you get a hold of him? They're like, maybe we can get a hold of him on the satellite phone, but he's somewhere in Tahiti drinking Maui Wowies on the beach. I was like, well, this sounds like it's probably Dave. Is there a meat slicer next to him? Yep. Well, that's Levine. It's definitely Dave if there's a meat slicer there. So women all around and everything, tan and everything. It's like he found the fountain of youth. That's Johnny Kramer T-shirt money. Hope you're living it up out there, Levine. We're trying to track you down. Never been to Spain, Levine. Well, I never been to. It's like an Elvis song. But I've been to Oklahoma. Never had my own meat slicer. Till I saw Johnny Kramer T-shirts. Three Dogs Night. Now, one is the loneliest T-shirt that you'll ever see. Two can be as bad as one, but I'm on vacation and I'm having fun, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's just no good anymore since Levine stopped sending the checks. Now I'm singing songs, wishing I had my T-shirt money, yeah. One is the loneliest T-shirt. One is the loneliest T-shirt. One is the loneliest T-shirt. And I'm sitting here playing the organ that you'll ever see. Just joking, guys. I really shouldn't say stuff like that because Dave really don't have too much of a sense of humor. He went to Shambhala. Dave's on the road. He's always on the road. Well, when you're pulling in close to $1 million every 6 months off of T-shirt sales and coffee mugs. I mean, a lot of people said it couldn't be done. He proved people wrong. It's like Elon Musk. You can't do that stuff. And he did it. Dave went ahead and, he's all around. He's all over the place. Him and the pedal board. The pedal board has become more famous than Levine. The pedal board used to call me at night when I was managing. The pedal board. And it was just, I'm sick of Levine. I mean, he's holding me down. I'm like, you're the pedal board. Dave created you. And he's like, yeah, but I'm huge. People come to see me. I got fire trucks pulling up just when I fire up. I got 3 semis that are battery generated to power up my board. You know, they used to call me, I'm done with this. I'm walking out. I'm like, you're the pedal board. You ain't got legs. He's like, I became my own self. I mutated. I got legs, a penis, and women. And then a coke problem. Send me money. And I was like, that's it. The pedal board is huge. Coke money and everything. You got women and everything. This is unreal. The dang thing's gotten so big. It wants to travel alone. I'm like, we're going to have to book you on the same plane as Levine. We're running low on money. I'm not doing the show. Are you kidding me? No, I want my own plane. I'm the pedal board, damn it. Excuse my language, Lord. I was like, that's it. That's it. I can't do it no more. I'm not managing you no more. He's like, you shut up and you send me a check. I need some more cocaine. I got bitches coming tonight. You're the pedal board. You don't even have a brain. You just make sounds. That's it. You're nothing. And sure crap if that pedal board wasn't right. Because he didn't show up that show. And Dave had to start AM station, which is a branch of FM station where Dave played electric guitar with the pedal. But the pedal went on strike. I had to bail him out of jail. A bunch of whores, coke. I'm like, I gave you 50 grand last night. Bitches and hoes and cocaine. I'm like, you're a pedal board. You just make sounds. You're not real. He said, the hell if I ain't. I'm the man. And he didn't show up that night. Dave had to start AM station acoustic set because the pedal board refused to go on and work with Dave anymore. Oh, yeah. It's horrible. Ain't it, Dalton? Horrible. Dalton said, haha, this fictional life of Dave's is really effed up. It is. Tried to talk to him. You guys need to get back together. You and the pedal board. You know what Levine is like. Screw the pedal board. I created it. Every 5,000 pedals I created, wired myself. It's got a brain. I gave it a penis. It's like, you got to. You're going down the tubes. You got to get back with the pedal board. You got to get shit going. If you ain't together with the pedal board, you got none. And I got a $50,000 power bill for just powering one night. I got blackouts across the USA for powering up 5,000 pedals. On a stage, I got to have fire trucks there in case it just goes up. 3 semi trucks that are just 18 wheelers, double pulleys filled with power to power the pedal. We can't even set up on stage. We got to set up next to a exit in case Dave hits the pedal board and it atoms split. So I quit. I'm like, I'm done with this. I ain't spending. We're blowing more money on cocaine and bitches for a pedal board. So I walked out. I was done with it. I know a lot of people are upset at me. You know. He should have, but he's too busy right now. I think he's in somewhere, Guatemala or something, or Philippines right now. Bangkok. You know, who knows where he's at. You know, you got money like that. You got merchandise, t-shirt sales coming in like that. Well, you can afford to go anywhere. He's probably in Bangkok right now. This is what I'm talking about. Here I am sitting there trying to run this show. I'm blowing more on a pedal board with its own brain and a penis. I'm like, this is unreal. I can't believe Led Zeppelin didn't have to work under these conditions. Peter Grant didn't have to work under these conditions. So there was a big falling out and everything. Shit went sour and the pedal board didn't show up. Dave had to go ahead and start AM band, which is acoustic, no pedal board. It's ugly. Sales are down. Corned beef has gone down. There ain't no money on nothing anymore. Levine's got all these beautiful women around. He's setting up teams and everything. Now he's become like an ex-mafioso of Boston. The corned beef kid. This is unreal. All I wanted to do was just be a part of it. Little did I know all the booze and the women and the fast women. And then he's got that sidekick, Lori Mishmash. We're talking, she's got a Peeps marshmallow candy problem. We're talking 50 grand a month in Peeps. Semi-folds of these marshmallow little ducks or whatever. I don't know. Christ. Who knew that Dave's Guitar Channel would turn out to be this? And what happens? As always, the little guy gets pushed aside. Me. The guy that made him huge. Made him huge. The only man that had a t-shirt on Dave's Guitar Channel. No one else has. In the history of Dave's Guitar Channel. Nobody. Except for me and the pedal board. And very good t-shirts. Dave Levine t-shirts. Sure. I'm thankful for that. I thank the Big Levine. That's what he's going by now, the Big DL. You can't even get around him. He's got guards and stuff, but you can see the guns through the suits. They got them air things in their ear. They're always talking into their watch. I don't know. Deli Force is real. It was a force to be reckoned with. It was a deli crew that nobody ever knew even existed until it was brought out from the deep Sector 8 section that was deep cover. Only certain Marines and top people knew about it. And everything was going good. The meats were flying. And then the machine broke down. After that, Dave created the pedal board. After that, the pedal board created the weather. Stars and atmospheres out in the space, what you see today. If we plug the pedal board in tonight, within 2 hours, you would see a transformation within the weather system. And it will start sucking weather from the West Coast. You can watch it all the way to the East Coast because of such the power of the pedal board, of the juice that it draws. It creates its own magnetic force. Nobody's really seen anything like it. I didn't know what it was when Dave came out of his little room. Johnny, come here. You all right, Dave? Come here, look it. Step on that button. Unbelievable. I was blinded. It was like looking into the sun. That's why when we set up the pedal board at the FM concerts, we have people sign waivers and we give them sunglasses and tell them, don't look directly into the pedal board. A lot of people don't know. Actually, people having to sign waivers to get close to the pedal board. It drew so much power that it actually sucked people into it. That's what electric will do. Electrical, enough juice, it'll grab you 5 feet away, 10 feet away, it'll suck you into it. Yeah, it was ugly. Thank God the pedal board's been shut down for a while. Oh, Dalton wants to know what the Deli Force corned beef joke was all about. That was before you started watching the channel. That was about us talking about the Dave Levine. Excuse me. That was about Dave telling me that the Irish, I told him I was part Irish and uh, part German and part Jewish and stuff, and part Indian or whatever, you know, nationalities that I was. And he said that us Irishmen stole corned beef from him. And I said, it's impossible. Irish have always had corned beef and the potatoes and the cabbage. Proven fact. And he said, nope. The Irish stole the corned beef from the Jews in New York. Impossible. Um, and a whole war broke out about this over the YouTube. That the Jews came up with corned beef. And I said, there's no way. I'll give you smoked salmon. I'll give you all kinds of stuff. But you didn't have corned beef in them days, back in the olden Jewish days. Dave's Jewish. Are you kidding me? You know he's got to be part Jewish. He's got his own meat locker, walk-in freezer. Name anybody that has one of them that ain't part Jewish. It's got walls of corned beef hanging there in the freezer. In his bedroom. This is a rich man. Very rich man. Just joking, John Dalton. It's called an imagination. It's called improvising. Dave don't have a walk-in freezer yet. We're waiting for the room edition to get. I'm joking. I'm just joking, Dave. I kid you. No. Well, I'm getting attacked by something right now. I don't know what it is. Somebody sending that smoke. Well, what are they doing? They're magic or whatever they're doing. I don't know. Satan, whatever. I would probably say, yeah. Deli Man is not from Delta Force. It's from the games. You guys ever play Call of Duty? I used to play Call of Duty and Black Ops or whatever on PlayStation. Really, the corned beef deli man came from the corned beef wars. That's how the whole thing started. I don't know if that's off of a spin off of a movie or not, but actually, it was. I was talking like an Irishman, and Dave said, "You Irishmen stole the corned beef from us Jews in New York." I said, "I, Dave, I'll pound you right now into the ground. Us Irishmen never stole no corned beef from the old Jewish Achim." And then a corned beef war broke out. It was a meat wars of the 80s. Oh, it was ugly. No, I have no idea if that's a spinoff of Deli or Delta Force with Chuck Norris. I don't think so, but I don't know. It could be. Anything's possible, but that's how it really started, John Dalton. One night we were on Dave's channel joking around. And Dave was trying to, oh no, Johnny, I'm telling you the truth. The Irish stole the corned beef from the Jews, from our people, the old country. I, Dave, I never stole no corned beef from you. Meat wars of the 80s. It was. It's ugly. And then Dave got the nickname of the corned beef kid. He was pushing corned beef everywhere. Little kids running up to him in the streets. Gee, mister, are you the corned beef kid? Dave have that $5,000 suit on. Sure am, kid. Open up that jacket. Here, don't tell no one. Corned beef on rye. Gee, mister, thanks. Get out of here, kid. You never seen nothing. That's how this whole thing started. And here, as usual, Levine's flying around the world. Women all over. Beautiful women on his channel. Corned beef, unlimited. Meat lockers and everything. His own team. He's become like the corned beef mafia. It's sad. And here I am. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two can be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. No, a lot of people think the meat thing is. I joke around with the ladies on their channel sometimes. I throw up ham bones and turkey legs. And then I always say, ladies, you're all beautiful. Compliments of the deli man. It's the deli man. Are you the deli man? Shh, I was never here, ladies. Meat's on the house tonight. John Dalton, I'm nobody. I'm just a moron. I'm an idiot with time on my hands. It's really God who is good at anything. You know, I don't know. You know, Dalton, my movie career started pretty much as a butt man. I was a butt double for Swayze and all the big guys and everything. Stallone, you know. Uh, I did all the scary stuff. That was about it. That's all they needed me for. I wasn't busy anyways. They're like, "You're a moron. You want to do this? Sure. What do I got to do? Just go." That's it. That's it. How was that? That was great. It's going to be in a movie. We're going to kill a bunch of people. All right. Yeah. That whole movie thing with Swayze and the Roadhouse, you know, the whole bar, the Deuce and everything. I was like, we might as well name the movie Double Douche. It'll be big. No, we can't do that. All right. Well, I ain't working on this movie. It's stupid then. Can we borrow your butt shot? All right, I guess so. It's the only thing I can share. So it started there. Yeah, back in my day, I had a tan butt. I looked good. I was a good looking dude. You know, I had nothing to do. What the heck? Might as well. Oh, yeah. Stallone movie. Rambo. You know, that was all about me. I used to run around terrorizing them. My parents and my family and everything were military. You know, why'd you throw all them eggs at them kids? I knew what I was. What? I was doing with it. Shut up and sit down. I didn't drop with blood. They did. What? I was doing it. Shut up. Sit down. That was Ashley McBriar. She's not a crazy lady. Well, she is, but she's a good crazy lady. She was a guest on my show. We're investigating her as we speak right now. Well, that's a case they wanted me to work on. The little lady came into my channel and she was talking like we were friends and everything. Hi, Johnny, everything's, oh, we love your stuff and everything. And I got land, 365 acres and 200 head of cattle. And my husband, but he's mysteriously missing. Can you work the case? It was an easy case. There was rumors around town that there was cow seen with 2 feet sticking out of it. It was just a matter of tracking that cow down. And I found that cow in Sure Crap D&A Records 875632009 Bones is his internet name, was in that cow's ass. We found him though. We did find him. We did have some of our best guys quit the FBI because of that case. It was ugly, but we got the job done. We got the job done. Anything else, guys? Anything? I thought she was pretty funny. She wasn't ignoring. You know, her husband did call me a couple times. Why he was inside the cow. You know, I knew it was, and that's why people were asking me. You know, where's Brian Laundrie? We can't find him. Huh. First thing that came to my mind, are there any cows around there? Everyone's like, are you nuts? I'm like, no. This was a case I worked on recently, and I showed them a photo of a cow. I'm like, what's this? That's a cow. Yeah, but what's sticking out of its butt? My God, is it? What? Yeah, 2 feet. Well, this little lady down in Texas didn't appreciate her husband as much as she used to. He ended up in that cow's ass. So people were asking when I was commenting on their channel, what are you talking about, a cow's butt? I'm looking for a cow with a solar panel sticking out of its butt. Well, because Brian Laundrie had one of them battery generator with a solar panel. That's what I was looking for. And a garden hose sticking out of this cow's butt for air. People thought it was a joke until I showed them the photos. Any other one? Any of you guys got any more questions for me? Well, Bendejo says I got multiple online restraining orders. Yeah, in this country, in 40 other countries. Well, they don't call me the meat man for nothing. No, Dalton, I quit drinking 30 years ago. 29, I don't know, a long time ago. No, I don't drink alcohol. Soda, a Pepsi. I had 4 cups of coffee today and 2 Pepsis, and I'm up. It's 3:45 in the morning. If I quit drinking coffee at 2, 3 o'clock, I'll be good. And if I quit drinking soda after 5, 6 o'clock at night, it'd probably do me good, but caffeine all day. And then I have one kale, celery, fruit, and cranberry and orange juice. I did go live on Dave's channel, John Dalton, with him, and I was playing the guitar for a few minutes, but you can't play around Levine. You know, he's the teacher. You know, you play one note wrong and he'll stop the whole show. You know, shut it down. What? You did not hit that B seventh, eighth sus. Right. Now let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you, don't you do it. You hit that one note wrong. Bing. Shut it down. Ah. Well, it's hard to collaborate with Lori. You know, it's hard to get her away from the peeps for 5 minutes to record a song. She's got a peeps problem. Sugar. You know, who am I to speak? I drink coffee and a couple sodas a day. Uh, you know, but this is a woman that eats hundreds of dollars of peeps a day. You know, some people got cocaine problems, some people got heroin problems and crack, and Lori's got a marshmallow peeps problem. They've all gone big time. John Dalton, Levine, Weezon, Mishmash. They've all gone big time. You can't even get these people on the phone anymore. You know, you got to talk to their secretary, and you know, yeah. We'll see if he can get back to you, Mr. Kramer. What are you talking about? Don't you people know who I am? Yeah. Uh, we'll see if Dave can call you next week, maybe. Pepsi. Anything else going on out there, guys? Anything big coming up? I'm waiting to see what kind of goodies they got for this year. Oh, hey, guys, don't forget. No, I don't get paid from Waves plugins, but Black Friday's coming up November 27th through the November 30th is Free Waves Plugin Day. Excuse me. Free Waves Plugin Day, where they give away a Waves plugin for free. And I think it's another Chris Lord Angel plugin, which them are always cool. I got a couple of them myself that I paid for. So, but if you can get a free one, that's always a bonus. And that is on Waves website, November 27th through the 30th. Free plugin. Don't forget about it. I've already checked it out. I'm waiting for the 27th. And I'll be signing up. And if I can get a free Chris Lord allergy, or Chris Lord, I think it is. Allergy. I don't know where I came up with that. Is it Chris Allergy? Chris. Yeah, Chris Lord Allergy, I think it is, or Allergy, or something like that. I don't know. The guy's a great recorder or a engineer, studio producer, and everything. Now, don't forget Waves plugins for your studios for recording music. Free. One plugin, a CLA plugin, through November 27th through the 30th on waves.com plugins. Now, is there anything else, gentlemen? I probably could burp some more if I wanted to, but I'd have to drink some soda. Excuse me, I'm a straight man. Single. The life I've been through, I don't hide much. That one was for the great Bendejo. That one's coming hot off the wax machine for Bendejo. Here at JK101 FM, Sirius Radio, all the time. Ooh, Lita Ford, she was hot. She was a hot looking woman back then. All right, boys. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I think I'm going to shut this video on down here for a while. I got to get some sleep. I got to get rid of this thing, whatever it is. Man, I've been going to bed early for the past couple nights, 3, 4 nights. Felt good. Felt good. You know, and that's what I need to get back into is getting in instead of staying up on YouTube all night, watching all this YouTube channels and everything. Uh, get back to the way I used to be. Get to bed early and at least be up by 7, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning. But them days have been long gone. Yes, John Dalton Machine, thanks for stopping in. Bendejo, everyone else that stopped in. I think I had some new people in here. Oh no, Christopher Valdez has been in here before. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Ruffalo 9. I don't know what they're doing to me. Not you guys in my chat, probably them idiots on their YouTube channels or whatever. Witches, demons, sorcerers. Who knows? You learn something every day on YouTube. Witches, sorcerers, demons, whatever they are. They're choking her out. And choking me out. Definitely a demon. Definitely a YouTuber. Definitely evil. And that witch, too. And I think the government's right. And that one lady that got on there that supposedly knew Mr. Trump and said, it's a witch. It's a demon witch that's been attacking America and causing all this. It probably is. The devil and his witch. And his family. Now, I would guess. I don't know. When you got your own government up there saying, man, you know, she could. When Mr. Trump says, you know what, she might be right. You know, do you know her? No. But, you know, she might be onto something. This has never been done before. You're right about that. Bored. All right, I got to get some sleep. You guys have a great night. Be safe. If I said anything to offend you people, my apologies. Be safe. Keep an eye on your kids. Long live Delhi Man and Delhi Force. And I was never here. You never seen this video. I was never in this chat room. I was never on YouTube. Now you guys go ahead. Whoa, what? Wait a minute. DNA Records 8756309 Bones just came into my chat. Bones, is that you? Say something. Did she shove you back in that cow's ass again? Good God, woman. You're not getting away with it. Nah, he's been busy. Now, DNA Records 8756309 Bones. I'm glad you're alive. Tell the missus I said hello. I hope her hip is better. I hope she's feeling better. But after what she did to you, she'll be busting boulders on the Big Island for a long time, sir. For a long time. Kiss her goodbye. She's going to be making license plates. DNA Records 8765309 Bones. You have a good night, sir. Tell your wife I said hello. Be safe. Trying to find an old 60s model car to work on, and she's doing a lot better and working on walls in the house. Yeah, don't piss her off, DNA Records. You might end up behind one of them walls. uh, uh, Ma'am, where's your husband? I don't know. He went into the store. He never came back. Ma'am, what's that knocking behind the wall? I don't know. I don't hear nothing. That noise, ma'am, can you hear it? It sounds like it's coming behind the wall. I don't hear a dang thing. He left last week, went to the store down the road, never came home. All right, you folks have a great night. I got to get some rest. Be safe. Tell the missus I said hello. And you guys have a good night. Dalton, thanks for stopping in. Bendejo, everybody, Chavez, and all the rest of you. And talk to you guys later.